the TRM Atom. I believe the world's best everyday carry pocket knife for the average user. It's got a good steel, ground really nice and thin. It cuts really well, even when, as this one is, it is quite dull upon the very edge. It still slices well because of the geometries behind it. It's got good action, it's well made, it's made by decent folks. So the world's best pocket knife, I think, needs the world's best sharpener to maintain it. That just makes sense to me. However, I haven't had as many sharpeners, not nearly as many as I've had knives, so I can't quite draw that conclusion myself. Luckily, one brand has come to the rescue by removing the confusion and just declaring outright that they are the world's best sharpener. Is it KME? No. Is it Wicked Edge? No. Is it TS Prof? I'm sorry, Mr. Wrangler Star, they don't claim that either. I guess, and I mean they would have no reason to lie, it's just eluded us all so far because none of us have in fact checked out Clever Sharp, the world's best sharpener. What the hell? The computer is adding this music itself. It's like it knows. So the Clever Sharp, it's been seen on TV, and I mean, I don't know about you, but in the early 2000s, TV was the best way to consume multimedia. I mean, and the early 2000s were a great time, nothing bad happened then at all, so I would guess that this is still quite currently the best sharpener in the world. I've got no reason to doubt that whatsoever. So, you get all sorts of features here. You get a lever that you can pull back, and that affixes the sharpener to the table. Does KME affix itself to the table? Let's check that out, shall we? Huh. Look, something was even underneath it. It was that unaffixed to the table. Disgusting. So that's something it's already got going for it. So, looking at it, like all the best things, it is disarmingly simple. It is a pair of jaws set at a reasonable set of angles, helpful instructions on the top, draw knife this way. So I'm figuring it means pulling back rather than sketching the knife, but if I have no luck with the first suggestion, I will try my second suggestion. And we are going to take this world's best pocket knife, and we're going to see what kind of edge it can restore to it. I'm assuming the world's best edge. What else would you expect from the world's best sharpener? So, for the record right now, the TRM is still, you can guide it through paper. This knife is never going to be so dull that it won't cut paper in some sense, because it is so thin behind the edge. So what we're looking at is we're wanting to get back to a nice, easy glide without any steps or without any jumps or bumps. So, draw knife this way. Let's get into it. Does anyone else's heart hurt for some reason? Oh. You ever that feeling where all your ancestors are screaming at you all at once? Like even the ones you never met? The ones who'd have no idea that you existed. They passed on their genes long ago in the chain. But you can still hear their voices in the back of your head. Must be unrelated. Now this is such a simple device that they didn't need to give any other instructions apart from pulling the knife this way. It did come with a little slip of paper that basically said that with a few more words. Applying some light pressure downwards, drawing the knife this way. As with all of the best procedures, it is a single step procedure, so single step process. Because really, who has time in their life for more than one step of anything? Now, although this is a very advanced steel, I'm assuming this is a very advanced sharpener, so I'm going to say that the 12 or so pulls I've given it should do the job. So we're going to test that edge now and prepare to be awed. I would say that is about the same. Well, maybe the world's best knife needs the world's best knife sharpener, so I might have to really switch on and get on with it. Really focus. And taste the blood. It didn't say anything on the box about it lowering the temperature in the immediate vicinity by 18 degrees or so. Strange. Well, I mean, the company wouldn't lie that it's the world's best knife sharpener, so I guess I'm just doing it wrong. So we might have to leave it at that. And I might have to use, I guess because I'm a more inferior guy, I might have to use a more inferior sharpening method to put an edge back on my TRM Atom. How unfortunate, I was hoping it to be a serendipitous pairing. At any rate, let's see if this knife sharpener can sharpen it, perhaps a more basic knife. So I've got this Samurai, it's AUS 8 kitchen knife. Let's see how this goes. And this is, of course, in about the same state. Very sort of hoppy, non-sharp edge, unrefined. Alright, prepare to be wowed, Samurai. You have just ridden the best knife sharpener in the world. You have just put one through Impossible Princess era Kylie Minogue. It's my favourite Kylie Minogue era. This is all wrong. I am determined to make this little sharpener into a plausible sharpening instrument. And I've got just the idea of how to do that. It's definitely a high quality implement because it's really taking a few blows from this rubber mallet to smash up real good. So what I'm after is, yeah, this is what I'm after, just this stuff here, right? There we go. Perfect, be back in a sec. Now, get all the bulk away, separate the wheat from the chaff, so to speak. We're after these really obviously high quality bits in here that I've separated from that highly advanced procedure. Just going to get a nice slurry going there, just some honing oil. Righto, now we're just going to get this strop which I've cleared off, and we're just going to There we go. Just get some of that on there. There we go. Ooh, already feels potent. So don't let the performance so far fool you. This is definitely the world's best sharpener. It's just I was obviously using it wrong. This to me makes a lot more sense. That whole process just felt more right, don't you think? So let's see how it goes now. Getting an edge back on that TRM atom. There you go. See? So just ignore the first part of the video. That's obviously the correct way to use the world's best knife sharpener.